their game plan? It is a beacon. We have reached the point in our spiritual journey where we can be described as a beacon of light. That hope was lit 12 midnight on the 29th. That hope. Anytime you look at that beacon represents something that has never been attained anywhere in the whole of Africa. That we are the light. That's who we are. And there is nothing the enemy can do. They can't think of these things. Your so-called elder and all these criminals, they can't. You have to be in the spirit to think of lighting a beacon, to spiritually immortalize what those that died for you stood for. That is who we are. Every instruction we get is from heaven, not from man. That is why we do things that ordinary mortals cannot easily think about. They were all there, and we started 30th of May. All of them were there with their academia. Even those who carry their if you go, I have this document, I have this map here. Idiots everywhere, making a fool of their stupidity. Today we cure them. We have earned the light, because last night we lit the beacon. This IPOB. Remember this IPOB. You will never be forgotten. The same way we remember our heroes is how IPOB will be remembered forever and ever. We have earned that right. We built the cenotaph in Enugu. Nyamodo did not. No elder built it. Nobody did. Owazurike destroyed it. A cenotaph. You're telling me the only people that lost 5 million people within a space of 3.5 years. We lost 5 million people. There was no commemoration, not one single one, until I built a cenotaph in Enugu. Are you listening? Nobody knew about 30th of May until we came. Or should I say, until Chukwukika determined that we should come. Some of you don't know what we are doing. Some of you are ignorant of the mystery behind what IPOB stands for. But Fulani is about to teach you. The Janjaweed, they will teach you.
Neem einfach Recolo. Devitaliseer de.
But Fulani is about to teach you. The Janjaweed, they will teach you the importance of IPOB. They will teach you. We must continue. They built nothing. Wazirika destroyed it. The pig in the creek, spitting all over mobile device screen, did not think about it. They don't remember those that fought. They have not. They can't do what we are doing. Not now, not tomorrow, not ever. They can't do it. If any of these traitors, the reason why I am picking on traitors today is the last time I'll talk about them. That is why I asked you to bring your pen and your paper. Write everything down that I'm going to say to you. Write everything down that I'm saying to you. Everything, you must write it down on a piece of paper that you may be able to understand. Not tomorrow you say you didn't hear about it. Tonight I'm going to tell you. I am preaching about saboteurs tonight because it was them that destroyed the dream of Biafra. Saboteurs destroyed Biafra. That is why tonight I will pick on them, one after the other. And as I make my points, you write it down so you can go and ask them later on. For some of you who are still in contact with them, go and ask Modo, why didn't Ohanes ever think of immortalizing those that died? Because they're in the pocket of Janjaweed, Awasa Fulani. Not Awasa, I'm sorry, Fulani. They're in the pockets of Fulani, Janjaweed. The Almighty are the ones controlling them. All your governors, did they think about this? No, they never did. It is those that they call miscreants. Can you see how Elohim works? Those they call miscreants are the ones reminding them of their own history, reminding them of what is right. reminding them of what needs to be done, reminding them of what has to be done in our land for us to proceed and go and get Biafra. They claim they love you. Traitors! They say they love you. Isn't it? Have you seen where we are today? Some send representations. Oh, you are insulting people. And I say to them, you are a fool if you say I'm insulting you. Because that means you've done something wrong. I can't come out and insult or speak in the manner that I do against anybody who is doing the right thing. Have you ever seen me do that before? Anybody that we castigate, that is I give you reason. Not coming out, oh, he's a scammer. Oh, he stole money. Tonight you will tell me. If you've ever contributed one dime to IPOB, now but you will tell me this night. Those that we scammed, you give us their names this night. Or else shame will be upon you and your family, your children, forever and ever. Wherever we see them, we will know that their parents are saboteurs. Wherever we find them, they will be taunted for the rest of their lives. Because you are an evil person. You can lie against somebody who is dead, not somebody who is living. You can't lie against somebody who is living. As Mbakwe said, once you are awake, a rat cannot come and take your dry fish. It's not possible. They were lying, thinking I won't respect. I'll give you that publicity you want, I'll give it to you tonight. But with a healthy dose of destruction. So that the world will know who you are, that you're a thief, you're a rogue. With reason. With reason. People go about talking nonsense. Every time. Any of these traitors or so-called opinion leaders they claim we love them, we love our people. Why did you not think about 30th of May? Why wait for IPOB? Why? I'm asking you. Why wait for IPOB? We are going to destroy those liars tonight. It was Elohim Chukwokika Abiyama. This night, after our beacon yesterday, we are not interested in restructuring. We are not. I am sounding this note of caution to those that say, oh, nobody consulted. We are just warning you. I am not interested in your restructuring. I am not interested in your regional government arrangement, 1960 Constitution, 1963, rubbish. I am not interested in your new Nigeria movement. I am anything with Nigeria in it. Count me out. I'm not interested. Neither am I interested in whatever concoction that you compromised people, you traitors, are negotiating behind our back. You think we don't know? Do you think we don't know what is happening behind our back? We know everything. The Janjaweed are in our land because of the traitors we have. These are the people that enabled, encouraged, emboldened the Janjaweed to invade our land. Because the Janjaweed understand that the likes of Ohanese are impotent. They understand that the likes of Owasrike is working with Al Mustafa. They understand that idiot with a file is working for a new Nigeria. They understand that the pig in the creek is working for their masters in the north. And that bloated pig, always talking rubbish and spitting everywhere, that pig is like another Afonja in our land. That pig is an agent of darkness in our land. If you don't know, I will tell you tonight. Because he's a criminal. And I will prove it. As I'm saying it, I'm mentioning names. As I kept saying, bring your pen and paper. I will not discuss this again. And I'm asking all our admin, you are going to segment this very broadcast and cut it out to fit the very purpose for which we are making it tonight, which is a response to all these traitors. It was their fathers that betrayed Biafra. It was their relatives that betrayed Biafra. They have come again to betray us. They have come again, and we can't allow them. No, they underestimate us. And long may it continue. Maybe that's why we are as formidable as we are. Janjaweed are in our land. And in order, listen carefully, in order to stop IPOB from fighting the Janjaweed, they know we need arms. They know we need ammunition. I've been saying this since 2015, and I've been sounding it as a warning. When I met Wodo, I told him, ask Wodo, did I tell him this thing or not? Wodo, when I met you in your house, did I say to you that the Fridays will come? We need to be prepared or not? Did I say that to you? And what was your answer?
Genieße ASMR auch bei ausgeschaltetem Display, um ohne Unterbrechungen zu entspannen. Teste YouTube Premium kostenlos.
Roventa präsentiert X-Force. Die Mission: ein sauberes Zuhause. Mit Kontrollanzeige um Laufzeit und Saugleistung.
Owazurike, before you kidnapped me, sent people to disrupt my traditional marriage in 2009, did I tell you about the need for us to be armed or not? In a hotel room in London. Do you remember? Uchemefa was there. Amachi was there. Chukwu Megemba was there. Samume was there. In front of everybody, I told you we need arms and ammunition. And what did you say when you went back? You abandoned everything we discussed. True or false? I ask you a direct question, true or false. I call people who are present. That's how I am. I speak the truth. I tell you people who are present. I knows those who were present in his place. Oh, when there. Elliot Uko was there. My PA Kweme was there. And a whole host of other people. I always have backup and proof. There's this other idiot with a file, or Upper Imo River Congress, or is it Lower Imo River? I don't know where that one comes from. I met you at the office of Ndubisi Kanu many years ago. I've only met you three times in my life. The first time was I went to go and see Ndubisi Kanu. I don't know who you are. I went to the BC Kanu's office in Kofebe. I don't know who you are from Adam. And I said, him who have it, I was there with somebody. When you're telling all this, your lies, you don't know there are people who were present. You remember that somebody called Awogo. Then he was the publisher of Eastern Pilot. Today, I think he's the transition committee, caretaker chairman, Baro. Former senior special advisor to Obiano. Awogo was with me. Awogo drove me from his house to go and see Ndubisi Kanu, to see if Ndubisi Kanu will help me fund Radio Biafra. If you've forgotten, I respect Ndubisi Kanu till tomorrow morning. Every day, every time, everywhere I go to, I respect Ndubisi Kanu. I went to his office. I know what he told me. He believed in one Nigeria. He said no. Don't. He asked me to change the name of Radio Biafra to Ogenendi, and I said no. I had tea. We parted amicably. Until tomorrow morning, I still respect him and adore him. On my way out of Ndubisi Kanu's office, you accosted me on the whole way. Me and Awogo. He's alive. He's a local government chairman. He was the one that accompanied me to do a video in Amansia. If you can, it's on YouTube. Long time ago, I did a video telling you that Fulanis are coming, they're armed. It's on YouTube. Go and check it. Go and Google it. I told you, you asked me to come into an office. I asked you, what are you doing here? You said you're fighting for New Nigeria. I kept quiet for 4 hours. You were talking rubbish for 4 hours. I kept quiet. I didn't talk to you. When you finished talking all your nonsense, as my father taught me, I demolished all your arguments to only 2 questions. I asked you, why are you afraid of using the name Biafra? That was the first one. First question I asked you. You idiot, carrying file and lying behind my back, going to America and gossiping like an idiot all over the place, inboxing people, writing junk. I kept quiet until you came out in the open. Today, I will destroy you completely because you're a criminal, you're a thief. And I will tell the world how you're a thief. With proof. All the nonsense you're saying about me, you have nothing, not one single proof. Out of envy and jealousy. I have told you many times, Elohim sent me. I didn't send myself. I didn't wake up one morning and say, I want to go and do Biafra. No. Elohim sent me. I met you. I hope you're writing it down, all of you. I met you for 4 hours in Ndubisi Kano's office in Kofa Bayomi in Lagos, Victoria Land. You were talking all your junk. How you managed to speak to Asari, speak to Wasilike, speak to all these traitors. How you spoke to them. And they all caved in into your new Nigeria plan. And I asked you, is it all the things you're saying, is it about new Nigeria? You said yes. And I told you I'm not interested. I asked you, why are you adopting the name Lower Niger Congress? What's the meaning of that name? You couldn't tell me. You said it's to disguise it, so not to let others know. I said, why are you hiding it? I was in Israel. I went to Jerusalem. I met a policeman, the district head of Israeli police. Israeli police told me face to face, if you want to do Biafra, I should go to the Knesset. An Israeli said, go to Knesset. Stay there until they support Biafra. And nobody should support you behind the back. They should come out in the open to support you. When I was in Israel and that man said that thing, I remember what I told you. You fool, carrying file, lying against me. I don't know who you are. I met you once. We sat down once with our walk, our walk. He's alive. Go and ask him. After we met Arinze, after myself and Arinze met you, we left. And I told Arinze as we were climbing down the stairs that you're a madman. Your brain is not correct. Biafra that people died for. You're telling me I should hide the name. I should disguise it. Not call it Biafra. We should hide. You were trying to recruit me into your new Nigeria rubbish, and I told you now I won't be back.
Es gibt nichts, was du nicht erlebt hast. Und trotzdem hast du manchmal keinen Plan.
Be a part of it. That's our first encounter. My other second encounter with you was when I was brought from detention to High Court. I don't know who you are. I saw you, and you told me in the brief time when I was walking out of the courtroom, you met me, and I said, oh, how are you? You said, fine. I said, are you part of my defense team? You said you came. And I remember what I told you, because you're a very terrible liar and an awful human being. I told you there and then. I said, can you be the spokesperson of this movement? There are people who blocked Red Bridge in Onitsha. Our people are not coming together. Can you be the spokesperson? What did you say? You told me you cannot talk about Biafra. Inside the courtroom of John Tozo in Abuja. The next day I came to court and I asked Ejiofor, where is Tony Nada? I thought he said he's part of the team. He said he's not part of the team. Who told you he is? Did I see you again? Until you accompanied Soludo to come to prison to see me. How many minutes? The second time I met you, we did not spend up to 5 minutes. At this point, I was walking and we were talking. The third time you came to Kuje, that time Benjamin Emadobugu was with me. David, one we see, was with me. You came with Uzuko Monna, an organization that I still respect and have regard for till tomorrow morning. They are the very few that I actually have regard for. Aki Kenga is one. Second one is Uzuko Monna. The rest are just a bunch of jokers. And I told you why I like Aki Kenga. Because of 3 men that I met. 3 men that I met in Lagos. Of one of them is Stephen Ebigwe. The other one is what's his name again? The former ACB chairman. What's his name? Oh my goodness. And the third one is my brother from Old Omai that took me to the meeting in the year 1999. If you don't know when we started. Tony Nadi, you came to Kuje prison, you were talking rubbish about referendum. I told you that I talked about the referendum way back in 2012. That was what I told you. I told you that there and then. People ask me, how do you intend to get Biafra without firing a gun? I said, we will agitate. We will keep on agitating. And finally, they will call for a referendum. Go to the recordings I made, the broadcast I made in 2012. They are all there. You told me, let us get to, you asked me in Kuje, let's come together and collapse the constitution. And I told you no. I am going for Biafra. I'm not interested in New Nigeria.